So, how are you?
Yeah, I am also fine. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I am also.
Yes, yes,
So, let's start our introductions. Can you give me about yourself something?
yes. I am from West Bengal. I am Santanu Das. I am from West Bengal, and currently also I am working person. I work in a hospital as a attendant, and I always like playing cricket and football. And if I talk about my education qualification, I have completed my graduation in mathematics subjects, and right now also I am running my one YouTube channel, which name is Learning English with SD. Yeah, thanks all about me.
O-
Yeah, and
Okay, great.
please, sir, please tell me about yourself.
Of course, why not? Basically, I belong to Bihar state. I'm a primary teacher, and as well as I'm also running my YouTube channel there. I have been uploading conversational videos there for the beginner student who really want to improve their English speaking. So by listening, they can. And yeah, I like to talk with the stranger people. Okay. And yeah, it's all about me. Yeah.
Yes. And right now also you are a teacher in primary school. Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been working in as a primary teacher?
Yeah, it's been 1 year, you can say. I got a good experience of teaching, and I love to work like that, providing the experience to my all students and developing the good quality in all of them. So maybe they will get the better post in life and
And
flourish their life.
yeah. And are you teaching in English medium school?
Yeah, of course. English medium school. You're right.
Yeah, it's nice also. And how long,
Thank you.
how long, sir, how long have you been learning English?
Yeah, it's been, you can say, 6 to 7 months.
Six
Yeah.
to seven. Yes. And you are right now also you are a teacher, but you have been learning English for a long time. But how much time do you practice in a day?
Basically, I have been practicing on English language in my communication skills 1 and 2 hour every day.
Yeah.
Okay. By attending the session with the stranger people and talking, communicating with all of them. By increasement, my experience in this field, you can say. Okay, so that will be enough according to me for everyone. Whatever people want to learn any language, 2 hour
Yes.
it is enough for them, right?
Yeah. And how did you improve your English skill?
How did I improve? Yeah, that's very easy. Like I'm a teacher, so still, before time I have been teaching so many, like books you can say. So all were written in English language. So I have been go through that way and teaching to all the students. So I have been getting the experience of teaching also. And the thing was that remaining only I had like I did not have any companion for practicing this language. So that's why I got the idea of creating my channel by having the genuine persons for interacted with all of them and maintaining my consistency like that way. So I just
Yes.
did that. And still I'm having the genuine person who are really internally so much obsessive to enhance their experience and extend their experience level in this field. Yeah, that by that way.
Yes. Nice. Also, you also so you are also speaking very well. But what do you think? English grammar is important for speaking English?
Yeah, of course. Grammar is a root of spoken English, you can say. But there is no requirement of having the deep knowledge about grammar because it is a requirement only your written field. But if you really want to be a speaker, so that should be basic information. It is enough for having, interacting with any one of them.
Yes. And you are a teacher right now also. But how many teachers do you have in your school?
I think 10 teachers, you can say. There are 10 teachers there.
10,
Yeah.
10 teachers. Yeah. And how many students
Yeah.
do you have in your school?
Okay. I think there are 5 to 600 students in that
Oh,
schools.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
As the teachers have been managing all the subject according to their routines. Now I have a question for you. Like,
Yeah.
how did you start your learning journey?
Yeah.
Right.
Ac- Actually, I have been learning English for a long time, for 1 year also, but I have been speaking English only for 6 months. Yeah, and first of all, when I start my English journey, that time also I always use my cell phone. First of all, I record the video in front of camera also, and after recording the video, I always watch I always watch that video, and where is my mistake? I always find where is my mistakes. Also, in this way, also by practicing right now, also I am being able to speak English a little bit. But before that also, I did not say any word in English language. Yeah,
Okay, that's great. I think had you been finding your mistake in your
yeah,
recorded sessions. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
that is a great analyzation for having the mistakes of yours. Because without having your mistakes, how will you work on it? Right.
yes, yes.
According to me, this is a great practical way of finding the mistake and correcting them. That's a great. So, like before time, when did you get job in hospitals, as you mentioned?
Yeah, I have completed my graduation in mathematics subject also, and after completing my graduation, I sat on the PSC examination. Do you know PSC, Public Service Commission? And giving the PSC examination, I have got it. Yeah, but I don't like this type job. Because in the hospital also I have to do shifting duty, morning, evening, night, and night duty is so difficult for me. I always like also teaching. Yeah, I always like teaching. That's why also when I was starting in my college, at the same time I was teaching in my home as a private tutor in mathematics subjects, and there were 120 students in a six batch. I always like teaching, but right now also I don't get free time. That's why also I don't teach. Yeah, but I have, after that also I have sat many competitive examination for teaching purpose, and after that also I have cracked the TET qualified, but giving the interview also I did not success in my life. That's why also right now also I am working in the hospital, and I have been working in the hospital for 10 years. Yeah,
Okay, okay. Yeah, of course you can say because day and night wake uping for the patient. Like you
yes,
will
yes,
get sick also internally by facing the same situation. Like because these are like complications of human's life, and if
yes,
you will go through all the time, so you will be get sick also internally. You will be damaged by
yes,
watching their pain and problems of life. Yeah, you are right. I can understand. And you are so much passionate for teaching field. So obviously, you have to do some work. I think hard work on it. Of course, it must be come to do. Yeah. So like I can understand very well like your feelings. Okay. As you mentioned, like have you been working on 10 years for 10 years?
yes, yes, yes,
Um, so apart from that work, and like have you been like attending session as a conversation? And
yes.
apart from it, like how have you managing your home situation and what is the daily routine of your life? May I know?
Yeah. Yes, yes. Actually, I am married person. Yeah, I am married person. There are four members in my family, and my mother, my wife, one also kids. She's my daughter and me, and that's why also I have to do lot of work in my home. And also another also I work in a hospital. That's why also I have to do lot of work in the hospital. But I don't get free time also. But whenever I get free time, I always also watch the YouTube video in English. Yeah, and after practicing also by practicing right now also I am being able to speak English. And if I talk about in which purpose are you learning English? Because when I was starting in my school life, when I was starting in class 8 standard and 9 standard, that time my English was not good. And that time also I was always scared of the English subject. But other subject was good. But at that time also I could not write one sentence in English properly. Yeah. And as far as I remember, as far as I remember, our English class teacher also gave me a writing a paragraph about our village, but that time also I wrote 10 sentences, but there was a one sentence is correct, was correct, and the rest of the other sentences were wrong. But in this time also I am working in a hospital, and that's why also I always try to learn English. In this time also I can write properly, there is no problem, and but I cannot speak properly. That's why also I am practicing right now for speaking purpose. Yeah,
Yeah, I can understand because this is a second language of us. Okay,
yes,
this is
yes,
not our first language, so we are trying to adopting this language in our life. Okay, so it takes some time to becoming the addiction of this environment, you can say. Right.
yes,
I'm also nothing in previous time, but after having the, so much, like working on it, practical way, I would apply a lot. Then I I come in this form, and still I'm little bit talk to you like that. Okay, because in Bihar you can say you will never get any environment for practicing spoken
Yes,
English.
yes,
Even you can't get any persons there. So that
yes,
was
yes,
very difficult time for me in previous time you can say. But somehow I managed myself and I make myself able to speaking with other people. Because
yes,
after interacting with the different person you will get the knowledge experience, right? How will you boost your confidence and etc. You will be the know the way of learning talking and etc things you can say, right? So these are
yes.
requirements as a beginner in the beginning stage. Okay. Okay,
And
so
sir, I am
yeah.
asking one question. And in which purpose are you learning English?
Yeah, because like I just want to maintain my consistency and as well as I'm helping to the beginner student who does
Yes,
not have any persons for practicing their spoken English. So many students have been rejecting by the poor, communication skills. So I'm here for them. I have created my channel only for helping them and maintaining my consistency is the most part of my life. Okay,
yes,
yeah. So both of can get benefit only. Yeah, and increase the level of experience you can say.
yes, yes. And did you join any coaching center before for your learning English?
No, no, no. I did not join any coaching center. Yeah, even take any class of any online, yeah, etc. No. Whatever I made myself, that was my own way.
Yes, yes. You are also always learning English, always using your cell phone.
Yeah. Cell
Yes,
phone, basically, I was good at like grammar or like written skills, but the remaining, the lack of like activities, you can say practical way, which I could not use with anyone. So that was the lack of deficiency you can say in me. So that's why I got the way of interacting with the persons like that. You can say, yeah.
yes. And you also practice the grammar, but which part of grammar do you practice?
I think there is no certainty like you have to follow this part, yeah, that part. If you have the basic knowledge of grammar, like you have to requirement of using, okay, like where you have to aware like where we should be used as es, how to make plural signal like that. So you have the requirement of recognizing modal verbs and etc. So that would be enough for you to maintaining any sentence. There is no
Yes,
need to having deep knowledge of grammar, otherwise you will be starting confusing. Okay, so
yes,
that is
yes.
enough for you. Yeah, for any beginner student.
And what do you think? What is the better? What is the better, thinking English or translating English? What is the better process for learning English or speaking
I
English?
I think no one can think in language, according to me. I would never think in English. I directly speak whatever I knew. Okay, and translating is the better than you speak. There is no requirement of translating because it takes so much time, and you will never correct every time, right? That make you very slowly internally you will never fluent ever in life if you are going through the translations. So you have to just speak whatever you read out every day at your books here etc. You just read and speak. That is good way of learning.
Yes, yes, yes. Nice. Yes.
Okay, so I think I do not have any question in you also, right?
Yes, yes. All right. Nice to meet you. And you are also speaking very well. Yeah. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a good day.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, have a nice day.